Hello, everybody. I've got a new microphone, so I should sound more like myself and not be super quiet or sound like I'm in a toll booth or something like that, for those of you who are old enough to know what toll booths actually are. Anyway, tonight we're going to be discussing Phantom, because as you can see, I am playing him. And I'm not only playing him, I'm actually playing him with a Blishlok, of all things. No undercover, no katana, or anything like that. This is the first time I've done this with him. It's been something I've kind of always wanted to do, just because the Blishlok has the lowest DPS out of all the SMGs. However, you can just hit crazy, or get crazy kills with him with headshots. And Phantom is really good at lining up headshots. Well, that guy just lined up a nice headshot with the Kek 10 on me. But he's really good at getting headshots when coming out of stealth, because he can kind of dictate the fight due to his stealth. And so yeah, I just kind of wanted to play that a little bit tonight and see what happened. There's not a lot of skill on this pub. I couldn't find any min 10, min 20 like all night. I actually played like probably 7 or 8 games, mostly with like Amy and other random mercs, and I just kind of played this one just for fun. Last game I played, and I picked up this card actually not too long ago. And anyway, Phantom, he is a pretty fun topic on the forums. There's a lot of people who like to make threads about him, and in my opinion, they end up making threads about the wrong thing. A lot of them want to discuss how weak he is, but it's just not really true. In a pub sense, pretty much everybody in Dirty Bomb's pretty good. Phantom is really good in pubs, and it's mostly because he can dictate fights. Like right now, I'm sitting here, that guy has no clue I'm there. I don't care who you are, you're not going to see me sitting there like that, especially in that time frame. And I was able to easily take out 2 people, barely take some damage myself. And anyway, a lot of people tend to... Oh, I ran past that guy because I thought he was going to melee me, but he just jumped down. But a lot of people want to try to like pretend that Phantom is melee only. And as you guys have seen me rant on the forums, he's just not very good at melee only. It is literally trying to put a square peg into a round hole. It doesn't work very well. There's not very good results when you do it, just because the katana makes you overextend. You put yourself into bad situations. People can hear you when you exit stealth. People can hear you when you're sprinting. It's just bad. The way I do it is I treat my gun like an extension of his katana, and I just literally just knife him in the back from a distance. And I use that excuse me, that cloak more as a shield than anything else. So that's kind of my viewpoint on Phantom. I love that playstyle just because you have to be very intelligent to know when to sit, when to wait, when to be patient, when to attack, when to come up behind people. Like, a lot of people try to say like, oh, well, the stealth, because it's not very stealthy, it's no use. Well, in reality, you can't... Oh, nice. In reality, you can use it to cross like all kinds of areas when you're flanking to make sure like even if you get shot, you don't take any real damage. And by the time you get to where you're going, your cloak's back up. So in that case, it's really good. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy. And now I'm just going to run for my life. So anyway, that's kind of my views on Phantom. I think a lot of people just play him wrong. I think he's actually really strong in a pub. He's not very good in competitive play, simply because he doesn't have a lot to offer a team. Like, why would you take Phantom when you can take almost any other merc that offers something better? See, that's why the Blishlok is ridiculous in this capacity. It's just, you can take people down so fast with the Blishlok. It is, I swear it's not the DPS they say it is. I know it is, the math checks out, but it's crazy. You get any kind of headshots thrown in there. I think it does 1 more damage than the than a K121 per bullet. It doesn't fire as fast, but it's close. So it's a good gun. Or playing Aura and Fletcher recently kind of made me come around to really enjoying it. And it's like a K121 that doesn't buck at all. It just sort of like goes where you aim it, especially after the buffs for like no more recoil and stuff like that, or less recoil, whatever the buff was. That's what sucks about running a male character, is they're all tall enough that when you go around on that angle, people are gonna have their head shown. They're trying to run away. So if you're ever in that situation, jump off the walls so you can't be shot like that. Anyway, that was just kind of my thoughts on Phantom. I mean, there's a reason why I think the way I do is because it's just effective. Like in this game, I end up, shoot, I can't remember. Like, I think I get 80 kills and a couple of godlikes. I mean, granted, I'm not playing against like the best players in the world or anything like that. But the way I'm playing, it doesn't really matter. I could be playing against really good people and I'm still gonna do pretty well, which is how I'm playing right now. And that airstrike, I saw it, but I was kind of being a little dumb and a little ballsy there. But yeah, right here, like, this is like perfect. Like, yeah, I definitely should have lost that. But that's like a perfect example of where you can just sit and kind of wait, take your shots. It kind of sucks when you get a couple of guys running right in your face like that. Not gonna work out very well. Yeah, so our team, we do end up winning this match, spoiler alert, but it's a near thing. We should have never won because at one point we were basically 3 people down. There was 1 or 2 people that were in the lobby and we were down a person, and we were down for quite a while. So it was a near thing. We did end up gaining somebody who was pretty good though, so that kind of helped carry the day. See, this guy Zippo Ulysses, what was cool about this pub is there was actually just some really nice guys, not a lot of whiners. See, I screwed up here. I meant to go stealth and I misclicked or something and it didn't go off and I paid for it. But anyway, the guys in this pub are just super nice. Like, lately there's been a lot of people, a lot of new players. You know, the Rogue and Vogue event's been pretty popular. There's been a lot of new players playing. And there's a lot of just upset people because they haven't been playing as long, they don't know the ropes, and they end up just sort of getting, you know, getting ran over sometimes. And so there's just a lot of saltiness. And this one, there's some new players, but they're actually all really cool. And that Ulysses Zippo guy, he actually has my respect. He came out on the short end of this stick multiple times. However, the way he was playing, him and the other Phantom, the way they were playing was how you should be playing. Or how you should be playing if you want to play correctly. Now, if you want to have fun and melee only and do that kind of stuff, if that's your thing, go for it, man. If that's fun for you, do it. Just don't try to, like, balance the game around melee, because this is not a melee game. It is very much about the gunplay, and as you can see, his gameplay is extraordinarily fun, and you can do so much with it, and it has nothing to do with melee. See, I needed ammo there, and there was actually ammo sitting right there, and I didn't get it. I don't know why. See, this person didn't even know where I was, and just freaked out. I love that. Take out the station. That's another thing. Always take out the station, even if it means you're gonna die. There's been so many times where I've taken out the station and then ended up winning a fight that I would have never won. I hit a lot of, you know, shots. I'm pretty accurate with most of my weapons, and trying to DPS through an aura station, it's rough. It's really rough. You basically got to string a whole bunch of headshots and or rock. Like a burst rifle does pretty good. A shotgun does pretty good. The MK46 actually does really good too. Being able to put out enough damage into somebody to overwhelm the station. Yeah, see, this is where we were down a few people. As you can see, there's somebody who's still in the lobby, and yeah. I can't believe we did not lose this right here. I mean, they just kind of overwhelmed us. They had everything. I think they just took their time bringing in the second objective, and that guy screwed up his airstrike. Yep, see, I'm taking the time to kill the station there. Never regret killing a station. Never. Like, even if you die, you'll end up, like, your team is better off for it because they're not, a lot of them aren't going to be smart enough to even try to take out the station when we're on a pub. Or they're not going to be good enough shots to be able to DPS through it, so it's definitely the team thing to do on a pub. Now, if you're in an actual match and you got, like, you know, legit players with legit aim, not such a big deal. Alright. Oh, as you can also see in this game, I exit stealth early a lot because I want my cooldown to be back up. I want to be able to use it as often as possible. I want to be able to use it as an escape tool. And I want to be able to use it like if I just need to just buy some time. You know, hop around a little bit. And here's another kill the station. I'm drilling that one home. Killing the station is good. Oh god, getting out of dodge, getting out of dodge. So here's another one. I can buy some time. Not the guy I was thinking of. I got lucky so many times in this game. Just so many times. Low HP. And we didn't have a healer for, I think, a long time until I think this Demo Llama guy showed up. I've played with him on pubs before. I'm not sure if he plays for somebody or not, but he's actually got more time in this game than me, so... See? Just buying time. Using it to buy time. That's the armor right there. The stealth, not as big of a deal, in my opinion, as that armor. So many times I can win gunfights because of that. Here I am starting another fight. If he was a little, you know, less new, he would probably have been able to see me and start firing. But even then, he's at a disadvantage a lot of times because I could have just, like, ducked out of the way and he would have just had to reset his shots. He maybe try to reload. That's also a good thing to do, is to just get out of the way. People be like, oh, okay, well, he's running away. And they start a reload and you catch them off balance and during the reload, and you can just completely dominate them and they have no chance whatsoever. Oh, I walked right into this guy's headshot as somebody was shotgunning me from a mile away. Yeah, we luckily ended up with a decent composite. Oh wow, 3 people trying to turn that thing in. They're being very much team players. Yeah, see, this guy, seriously, Ulysses, just much respect for him. He's doing it right. And I talked to him a little bit after this game, and he's only been playing for a few days, and he already kind of gets it. Like, his shot's not bad. He's making good decisions. He's not quite there yet, but I mean, I got 15 years of like Quake 3 experience in every other game and all kinds of stuff, so dude's not going to be able to catch up to me too quickly, but I think in time he'd probably be fine because he gets it. Good decisions and playing right goes a long ways. Being able to get out of dodge is also really good too, especially when you're playing more competitive. Oh, this loadout has a simian, which I've never really used. It's kind of weird. I had 1 HP. I was trying to run away. There's a failed wall jump right there. Good job, me. Oh, another thing is they buffed the Blishlok's fall off. So you can actually shoot it from a decent ways away and still kill people. So it's pretty good. And the iron sights, I know a lot of people bitch about it because, oh, it's got a low resolution dot, it's terrible. It's fucking amazing, honestly. It is one of the best sights in the game. But I also kind of like the Pringles can on the Stark these days too, so I'm not really a good judge of anything. My mortal enemy on a pub, never having ammo. And what's terrible is, like, even when there's fire support around, trying to get ammo from them, just impossible. I was worried they were going to turn in here. Oh god, this guy should have killed me. I should not be doing that. I should not have challenged that. Oh, I get greedy here, I think. But anyway, this is pretty much going to end my Phantom commentation. Is that a word, commentation? Anyway, this is my new microphone. I hope it sounds good. And that was kind of my thoughts on Phantom with the Blishlok, and Springy's kind of awesome. I really love that augment. And this pub was actually a pretty good experience, considering there's a lot of pubs that have been super salty lately. So that was kind of nice. And just nice players overall. It was kind of a good time. Anyway, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this. This is unscripted, off the cuff, just sort of me rambling on. Hopefully over time I get a little bit better at this. It's not something that I've ever really done or practiced before. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed and have a good one.